Welcome. In this video, we're going to cover the company level settings for application baseline. So first, you're going to want to make sure that you're at the company level. You'll then come over to the navigation under settings, and we're going to go to application baseline. So the application baseline is a Connect Secure feature that allows you to scan assets to check for installed applications and software, and we have a way to classify those as either denied or mandatory in our portal. And when you do that, if you have a denied application or service, it would be flagged for removal. If you have a mandatory application or service, it would be flagged for installation. Now, to be clear, the Connect Secure agent does not install or remove software from machines or services. Doesn't do either. What it does is it identifies those for you. So if there's machines that need attention, we'll bring those to your attention, but we will not actually remove or install the software. So in order to set these up, you'll come into that settings application baseline, and from here you'll get your table. You can see I've got a couple options already configured. From the action menu, you can edit and delete those. If you want to add new ones, you'll just come in here and tap add. Give these a name, so I'll just call this Ryan's testing name. We'll choose the OS, so we can target Windows, Mac, or Linux with these rules. I'll just use Windows. If you want to target a specific OS name, you have to tell us what OS name to target. Now, if you want to go very specific, for example, Windows Server like this would only run the rule on OS platforms with that type. If you want to cover any Microsoft Windows OS, then you could just use the word Windows, for example. So anywhere we detect Windows, that would be included. So I'll use this as my blanket statement so I can cover all. Whoops, apologize. Accidentally clicked out of there. Apologize on that. Ryan's rule test. Again, we'll just go here and call that Windows. And then you'll have to choose between the type. Type will be application. Again, the application as it's installed in the software name. Or we'll do service, again, as it appears in the services running. I'll go ahead and target the application side. You then have a denied or mandatory fields here where you're going to then tell us what these are, denied or mandatory. So for example, denied applications. We could target any application that we don't want running on a particular device. So if you just start typing words, it will query all the found software extensions, etc. installed, and you can start to point things out. So for example, maybe I just want to say Chrome. I don't want Chrome installed in the environment. Boy, would that create some issues. Denied applications, right? I can add that in. Mandatory applications, same thing. These are applications that we need to find in the environment. They must be installed. So I want to make sure that all my team has, certain things installed. I'll just use OneDrive as an example here. So we'll target some Microsoft OneDrive. And you can do multiples here. So I could target OneDrive. Maybe I also want to make sure that I've got the Bitdefender agent installed. For my MSP friends out here, your wheels should be turning now. So I would be building your tech stack in here as a mandatory application. So what RMM tool do you use? What antivirus are you installing? Do you use EDR or XDR applications? Are you pushing network monitoring tools? Do you have backup agents installed? So anything that you expect to find in the environments, that may also include customer line of business applications that are specific to the customer's environment as mandatory, right? So anything you can think of can be added here. And once those rules are made, you'll just give that a save. That'll build the rule. You'll get a small preview of the rule here. And you can see denied apps, mandatory apps, denied service, and mandatory services alike. And those are ran during the lightweight agent scans. So as the lightweight agent scan runs, it will pick up these changes, and you will find those displayed under the Assets Application Baseline results menu. So here is where you're going to find any of the results for applications that need to be installed, services need to be installed, or software needs to be removed. And again, those are some examples to show you guys what those would look like. Again, we do not remove nor install these. We're just identifying them for you guys so you can get them cleaned up.